Time for Friday the 13th, part 3. Yeah, we're on the third one now, and what happens is there's a serial killer who keeps murdering horny teenagers. Becoming a bit of a pattern. So, like 5 minutes of the runtime is basically I'm just recapping the film. So you're like, I mean, this is already an hour and 30, so you're like, wow, this is cheap to them. Just basically replaying the first film. I get it, some people can't read, it's before people could rewatch stuff, and you couldn't just like, oh, I just pull up YouTube before I watch the next movie. Oh, okay, cool. That's what happened. Okay, cool. Now I remember. It's literally just show you the end of the film. It's like, okay, and then they couldn't get the character from the first film back, so they just have a lady in it who's kind of supposed to be from not. It's implied that she knows a lot about Crystal Lake and has the problems, but then there's no way implied that she is from the. It's a weird one because it's basically, I feel like they wrote it to have like the woman from the first film the second film who turned it down, which would have been good. Would be cool if like she survived again. I'm just rewatching clips of the movie just to like give me some recap. I'm like, okay, what happened? Oh, horny teenagers. So that's like half the film, so I'm skipping that. Lots of horny teenagers. One guy who cries wolf, which obviously he dies. Big shock there. Oh look, there's the guy who cried wolf. There's some drug use in this one. That's a bit of a change. Because you got this kind of slightly older couple that's hanging out with these teenagers, like maybe in their 30s. It's like, why are these random people on like their 30s just hanging out with these teenagers? It's very strange. Jason's back again. He looks slightly better in this film. He's still not quite peak Jason, but he's very fucking hench in this film. He's a big boy, a bigger boy in this film. He's very hench. He just fucking wrecks shop. But we do get the hockey mask. We got the hockey mask. We finally unlocked the hockey mask, which is very good. I like the film. Like, yeah, you basically get this woman fighting against Jason, and it's kind of just the ending is kind of sorry. The ending is kind of like a redo of the first film, because you basically have her going, "Oh my God, it's Jason!" No! And then everyone goes, "What, Jason? No, he was never there. Oh, he was never with you. Ooh, what happened?" So there's that. There's also kind of like 3 random bikers, which, yeah, if you're gonna have like the two of the like only like non-white people in this film, and they basically get killed almost immediately, like, oh really, guys, come on, don't fall for that trope. I kind of like the bikes. Yeah, there's a subplot about like Jason found her in the woods one time, and she ran away from Jason, and I don't know. The plot in this one kind of no, it's not good. There's definitely. I think all of these films always have some good murder scenes. That's that's what these movies shine. You kind of have a little bit of Psycho again. The shower scene. I mean, admittedly, basically everyone's gonna always say Psycho when there's murder in a shower. That's just how it is. I did like the intro. The intro was a lot of kind of maybe too many like fake outs. It was good, but it's like oh fake out, fake out, fake out, a fake out. You're like, come on, just fuck it, Jason, hurry the fuck up and just kill these people. We know you're gonna kill them. Just outright kill them. Oh, sorry, I'm still skipping from the film, just like remembering things in my head, going, okay, well, when Jason just fucking just crushes the guy's skull in his hands. It's like, oh, that's so good. Like, yeah, I like this. I like this. I like this. I think Jason is the best part of the film, which shockingly, is the murder. But still, I think he's a lot. He is a bit. Let me formulate my sentences, and then I will speak the words out of my mouth. Jason is fully formed, I feel like, at this point. You know, he wasn't quite there for the... Well, he wasn't in Rebellion. He wasn't in the first film, except for the end. He's not quite fully formed in the second film. But I feel like by this film, Jason is fully formed as a, like, hero? No, he's not a hero. Some people might find him a hero. Goddamn horny teenagers. Nah, but he's fully formed as a villain, which I like. And he just wrecks fucking shop. Like, yeah, he's so good. Most of the characters are forgettable. I mean, they're there to be killed, basically. It's like, yeah, these characters are mostly forgettable, and they're mostly there to be like, ooh, titties, and then, oh no, they've been murdered. Yeah, so I'd say this one's, I don't know, it's hard to say because I really do like Jason in it, but I think it's hard to, everything's falling over. It's hard to like say, oh yeah, no, this film's a better film, because most of the other stuff is feels weaker in comparison. No, I'm ranking them in my head. If I think first film's is good. I think the second film is better. I think the second film's better. Yeah. But I think the third film so far in my head is the weakest. I think. Even though Jason is so much better in this film. Like, he's a great villain in this film. It's just he's just not the rest of the film is just not quite there. And I get it in some ways. You gotta focus on characters, but it's like, because trying to make your character-based character, but you just don't give a shit. You just don't give a fuck about half these people. It's like, what else? Yeah, just not. They're not great, but yeah, it's Friday the 13th, part 3. So next week will be the final chapter, the 4th of 10 Friday films, or 4 of 8, because the last 2 are just Jason films. Some weird distinction there. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Also, I guess you get Freddy vs. Jason, so it's technically for 11 films. Whatever. It's mad. There's so many fucking films in this series. It's insane. Yeah, that'll be that. And I think I'm starting. Once that one's done, I'm starting Nightmare on Elm Street. Finally, because I'm doing these in sequence. So I'm doing it in release order. But we finally get a Nightmare on Elm Street, which is great. I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to see it. So, yeah. Well, tune in then. Tune in next week. I'll see you then. Hopefully. Thank you. And farewell, people. I'm working on a sign off. I haven't got one yet. I need a good sign off. Someone write me a sign off. If you're still watching this video. Hopefully. Maybe.